Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Today's stream, I want to focus on something that we saw that was either already fixed or is going to be when it publicly gets available in Sim Update 1, but that is the way it spawns in people we need to rescue in Search and Rescue. So I thought we would try it out, see if anything has improved just yet. If so, awesome. If not, we'll wait until, of course, the sim update fully releases, but we've seen it in a few of the update videos I've done, so I thought it was finally time to check on that and see what's going on with it. So hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Monday. Really hope you guys enjoyed the Antonov AN-124 video yesterday. That was so fun to see in person. And yeah, so let's go ahead and I'll try to go somewhere I know I haven't been, just to see if anything's changed with Search and Rescue. Because as we know, there's a lot of missions where it's just impossible to land. So we'll see if that change has happened so far. We'll see. We shall see. Let me get my chat open and off we will go. Hello, Christian and Dean. Hello, hello. Alright. Oh, and also really glad people enjoyed the night flight that we did over the weekend as well. Look awfully close to this tree. I think we're okay though. It's just rather close. So again, not 100% sure if the fix is already in, but we do know there's going to be a fix at some point for Sim Update 1 regarding where it spawns the people we need to rescue. So, we shall see. Why do you... Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see if this thing starts up without crashing. We should be fine, though. I'll just be careful when we, take off here. Hello, DB. Good morning to you as well. Welcome to the stream. By the way, we're just using, an employee mission for this, because I want to go into different areas, because I really don't want to buy a fourth 125, so... Because we have a hoist helicopter, but I'm not too worried about that currently. And I don't want to spend a bit of money to move it away from the ocean. Oh, what is that? Activity... Asobo Activities Rescue Example. TT Rescue. IGM Search Area Approach. Well, that's not supposed to be there, but that's okay. I was wondering why I was seeing some words on the EFB there. Let's go ahead and announce our taxi. It's a little snowy around here. By the way, it is a beautiful day outside. So this might not be too long of a stream, because my goodness, up into the mid-60s or so. Got the window open, enjoying a nice breeze. Let's go ahead and enter runway 28. But my goodness, I have been having such a fun time with Sim Update 1. Been doing a lot of flights, just, you know, off camera and so forth. It has been excellent. Oops, didn't mean to do that quickly there. This is runway 28, right? Oh, there we go. I just have to get further in there. Hello, Gary. And that's what we're here to find out, DB, because some changes at some point are going to be made in Sim Update 1. I just want to see if those changes already exist or not, regarding where those people are to be rescued, so we'll see. But welcome to the stream, Gary. Sorry, I don't know if I finished off welcoming you to the stream here.
Your search area should be displayed on your map if
This is a very short flight.
12070 Scout 23. Time is critical. Search as soon as you get on site.
It almost seems like the search area is much larger than it normally is as well. Look at that area.
Relatives appreciate your help. They're quite concerned.
That is crazy.
We all hope you'll bring him back home, buddy.
I mean, it might be the same size, it just looks different just because we have a short flight there. Sorry about the little judder there, I was just trying to turn off the blue boxes. But yeah, if we can have much better areas to pick these people up, that would be fantastic. Who's my crew today? Oh, we're back to the U. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since bearded GoPro guy has been in the helicopter.
Last known position is near where you are now. His backpack is orange. May help.
Oh, don't worry, it won't. Look how that antenna blends in with the scenery. Like, you have to really look for that one. By the way, I always forget to check this before I start the stream. Let me make sure all my settings are set the way I want. Which they are. Perfect. So we'll stick with our standard procedure of cutting through the middle of the circle. See if we run into them on one pass, but if not, at least we split it up in a couple, couple passes. Oh! Is that them, or is that just a red roof? That is just a building. Got excited for nothing. Don't mind us gaining a lot of altitude as well. Because we do have some mountains we're going to be going over here. Hello, Oliver. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Happy to have everybody stop by on this fantastic Monday. Hopefully you're all having a great one so far. And Northland Air, hello, hello. Welcome to you as well. Happy to have you here. Another thing about Sim Update 1 is it seems like the load distance has been improved as well, because things look excellent. I flew over the Swiss Alps yesterday for a cargo mission, and those mountains looked awesome. They didn't look all just unrendered like we were used to for the last couple months. It's just such an improvement already from just this one Sim update. So again, if you're not in the beta and you're looking forward to having this release, which would be kind of cool if it releases this week, we'll see. But some great improvements, no doubt about it. Hey Blaze and Hanzix, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're both having a fantastic Monday. Welcome, welcome. For today's stream, we're just attempting to see, because we did see that Sim Update 1 is going to include some fixes regarding how it spawns the people we need to rescue. So we're just seeing if that's implemented yet in the build that we currently have. But I mean, look how great the terrain looks, even in the distance now. So happy about that. By the way, hang on, I need to turn on VSync because I got a lot of screen tearing, which I don't think you guys see that, but I see it and I don't want to deal with it.
Keep an eye out for a bright orange
There we go.
It should be easy to locate.
Much better. Oh, you were actually seeing the screen tear. Okay, well good. Now I'm glad I did turn it on because I was seeing it myself. Apologies, everybody. Now you shouldn't see any. That's weird. That's the first time I've seen it. Now it should be good. Because it was driving me nuts as well.
Scout 23, N12070. No need to search that far. The
Oh.
guys from Mansonville are already
Sorry.
there.
I kind of forgot. I was too busy talking about VSync. What are we talking about? I kind of don't like it because I can't use my mouse, so I need to use only my controller. I'm absolutely... Are you talking about on console, Hansnix? Hanszix? I always say that wrong. Because if you're talking about the mouse controls on Xbox, that is going to be fixed for you in Sim Update 1. It's already been improved in this beta build, and people are very happy with it. So, if you're talking about that, you don't have much longer to wait on the weird mouse issues on the console. Because that is fixed. You still see it on your end? Oh. Because yeah, I don't have it anymore, and I'm not seeing it on my stream. So sorry, Blaze. I'm gonna go a little bit lower here, since I don't think they're up in the higher mountains. Oh, gotcha, Blaze. Yeah, just you kind of just see it from time to time just because of the darker parts of the trees where they're not covered in snow. Well, they must be up in the top half of this circle here, because I am not spotting anything where we currently are. Oh. Running into some turbulence here. Excuse me. Alright, there's that antenna again we were talking about before. Let's go ahead and not get too close to that. I believe so, DB. I believe altitude does matter, because, I mean, if you're going over about... I'm not sure what that limit is, but, because you don't have to be, like, right next to the ground, of course. I mean, you can still be at a pretty decent altitude. But I feel if you go too high, they won't pop it. We should be right on the edge of... Yeah, okay. Looks so cool, all covered in snow around here.
Finding anyone in this area is a challenge. Look for anything unusual. You'll know it when you see it.
But yeah, now we'll go check this other half of the circle that we did not check out, of course. And hopefully we run into him, because the path we took so far, we weren't seeing much of anything. But yeah, for me on a 3070, I'm running Ultra on... Because I have a lot of stuff turned down that I don't care, but especially if I'm in the middle of the country. I have, you know, water stuff turned off. Or not off, but set to low or medium. But for, like, clouds and stuff, I have that all set to Ultra. This thing where you're within a lot of trees... and you're in internal view, the frame rate still drops a bit. Or in certain directions. I'm not sure why.
N12070. No need to search that far.
Oh,
The guys from Mansonville
my bad.
are already patrolling there.
Did not realize we were that far up already. But yeah, you can kind of see it if I look this way. Oh, now it doesn't do it, but that way the frame rate kind of dips, but if I'm looking this way, it's perfect. Not sure why that is, but as long as the majority of time in the mission is smooth like this, I'm okay. Where are you at? My goodness. Try to keep the camera movement smooth here. Well, I certainly hope they're not going to be in this area, because it is pretty much full-on forest going on around us. I mean, it just depends on the airport. Some airports, helicopters do taxi, other ones just take off from the general area they were parked, and all that kind of stuff, so... If it's a really long taxi, I just take off and leave, but if it's a short one, I go through it. But I'm not going to taxi for almost 2 miles. It's like, I'm good, thanks. But I've never personally seen a helicopter taxi for very long. It's if they're close to the runway or right next to it, then sure, they kind of set up there. But other than that, they just take off from the area they were at. At least at my airport, I've never seen them taxi for very long. If they do, which doesn't happen very often. Oh, hello. But I look back. Alright, here we go. First mission. Let's see. Oh, why is that smoke going out already? Don't be doing that. And it's gone. Hopefully it pops it again. Maybe we just went too far. I've never seen it do that before. You got in the marketplace for a minute. Very nice, Michael. That'll be coming out with Sim Update 1. We must not have that changed just yet, because it's not looking very open. Which, I mean, would make sense. That was only in the requested bug fixes, so it's not in our beta build then. I mean, there could still potentially be one-offs where it is a problem. But, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get to them. Unless there's an area close by where we can land and walk over there. We can always test that out, see if that radius has been improved. Because that's another thing I'd like to see, rather than it only being like half a mile you can walk before it says you're abandoning your aircraft. I need to bring my hoist helicopter over and do a mission with that, just to see if we can use the hoist at all. I'm just trying to find a fairly clear area, but I'm not seeing it. We'll just make this look kind of wonky, because, I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is the body or the airframe of the helicopter making contact with a tree. The blades still, I believe, just don't make any contact with it, but he's on an edge, so it's just...
2070. Any news? There's got to be a sign somewhere.
070. Initiate man. He managed to stay safe at a safe spot. 2 west. Inbound for landing.
What would be really cool is if there...
Keep your altitude low and you'll probably spot him.
If you could make it to where he could follow you and then go to a clearing, like that could be kind of a cool feature too, rather than them just being stuck where they are. But yeah, obviously the change hasn't been added yet, so that'll probably be something when it fully releases. Because, I mean, yeah, there's not even a place I can really get to here.
Scout 23 and 12070. Inbound for landing.
Because if we could use the hoist, we wouldn't even have an issue. We could just get set up here and drop down, pick them up, and head out. But I don't think it works that way, unfortunately. Well, let's just try to find somewhere I can land just to see if that distance has been improved at all for where we can walk to them and pick them up. But, yeah. Because I can't... Even with the cheating of the blades not being impacted by the trees, there's not enough of a gap anywhere around here to pick them up. Here might be somewhere, because we're going to make this not look very, authentic, of course.
23 and 12070. Inbound for landing.
I mean, that's just crazy. There's nowhere. Please, just let me have one gap so I can walk over there.
23 and 12070. Inbound for landing.
I wish. That's too much of a slope around here. Let's just... I don't even know where they're at anymore. Oh, there they are. I mean, it's even thicker where he decided to sit. We'll just try right here. Again, this is not going to look... You'll see. Was that on? Oh! Oh, hey, oh, hang on. Do the blades actually react to that, or are we just clipping something with the body still? Man. Is there something up here where we can land? I mean, there's just not a single clearing anywhere here. So obviously it hasn't been implemented yet, unfortunately. I was hoping it would be. That's alright. We should be getting close to the public build of it releasing anyways. Then it will be in here, and then we'll... Oh, hang on. Because I just want to land really quick just to see if they improve or increase the distance you can walk away from your aircraft. Of course, more trees pop in as I get here. Well, that's not going to work out either. Of course, when I think you see a clearing, it doesn't end up being a clearing. Alright. Just want to see... Oh! In the tree. I'm assuming it's still 0.5 of a mile. And then it'll start saying you're too far from your aircraft. Because that's all I want to test out at this point. Yeah, and there it is. Man, I still think that shouldn't even be a limitation anyways. If people really want to do that and go for that walk or hike up to it, I think it'd be kind of cool for search and rescue, especially if you have points where it's like, okay, we can't get to him here, but we can go on a little expedition over to get to him and then bring him to the helicopter. I think that would be a cool feature, especially since walk around is a thing. May as well utilize it, you know? Because that would make these missions even more fun instead of going directly to them. It's like, okay, they're right here. Let's go find a spot to land and then work our way up to them on the ground. I think that'd be really cool to have that rather than it always having to be land next to them and leave. Because, I mean, some search and rescue in real life isn't that way. You have to hike up to the person you're trying to rescue, you know? So I think that'd be a really cool addition, and then that would kind of alleviate that issue. Because I'm not sure what the fix is going to entail, if it's going to make it to where it just spawns them in a different spot, or what the case is. It's a very generic thing talking about improving SAR missions spawnings. But I think that would be really cool to have that as a part of search and rescue. Alright, we'll try to make this look as wonky as possible, try to pick him up. If not, we'll just try some other mission here and try again. But I want to do it with my hoist helicopter just to see if we're able to use that or not. I don't think we are, but you never know. Just trying to find the least populated area here. If we crash, we crash. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, I mean, it's just impossible currently. So what I want to do is let's bring my hoist helicopter up, and I want to see if we're able to utilize that, because we in the training to get the hoist endorsement, we did a land pickup. So let's try it out, because I've never done this before. I mean, I've done search and rescue so many times now that just interested to see if that'll work. It's gonna cost a lot to move them over, but 48 grand. Let's see. By the way, let me go ahead and catch up with chat. Sorry I wasn't ignoring you. And Barry, welcome to the stream. And no, for that one I don't have that, but I'm gonna have my hoist helicopter now and see if we can actually utilize it in these missions, because I was told you couldn't, but that was a while ago, so we'll see if anything's changed. All I do know is if it's looking sketchy, I'm not going to be doing what we did with my own helicopter, because I'm not paying to have it fixed. So well, again, that's why we're doing this, because in Sim Update 1, it's not in here in this current build, but when it fully releases, the SAR missions are being improved. But obviously, it hasn't been added, so I'll change that title once the stream's over. But once it does fully release, hopefully this week, to the public, there are improvements to search and rescue, obviously. For that specific mission, no, but I'm interested to see if our hoist can actually be utilized for that, because then it doesn't matter where we go, we are going to be
2-3 rescue cow, ready to depart.
able to pick them up.
Rescue cow scout 2-3 green light.
Tree slider doesn't decrease the amount of trees, it just decreases the quality of them.
Great you prepped fast, Captain. We've got a missing man here. Name's Thomas, went venturing near the Mansonville Mountain earlier today. And of course, no one around to help. Conditions are pretty challenging out there.
Really? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I've talked about this too. I think if you purchased a hoist helicopter, and it's been, like, you could just do it anytime you want to. You just hover over the area, your crew gets that all situated and so forth. I think we just got to the same mission, didn't we?
November uniform Echo is taxiing to runway 28.
Because this, yeah, this is the same mission. It's alright, we're just gonna fly over there really quick. They should spawn in the same spot, I think, and just kind of see if anything's changed, but I doubt it. But it needs to be made to where you can decide what you want to do. It it shouldn't be a separate mission for hoist or pickup. It should just be under your discretion on what you want to do. It's like, okay, for this mission, we're going to utilize the hoist. I mean, your crew is here, they're waiting, you know, they're ready to go. So there's no reason for it to only be one thing, is the way I look at that. So hopefully that'll be something we can do. And then again, having those other features that we were talking about and somebody else mentioned, you know, dropping off a search team and then kind of directing them over there to pick them, you know, all that kind of stuff to really evolve this. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens down the road. Because obviously, search and rescue is a bit bare bones currently. They're still fun, don't get me wrong, but I would definitely love to see some improvements, especially because, I mean, it's just, there's no reason for a hoist mission to only work because you selected a hoist mission, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. So we're going to get there really quick just to see if anything's changed, but we've already been told it's not. Just hoping for something random to happen.
No news yet from my side, but the relatives appreciate your help. They're quite concerned, as you can imagine. We all hope you'll bring him back home, buddy.
So we're just going to fly up there as quickly as possible. But yeah, so hopefully down the road we'll see this not be separate. It gives you full control over what you think is best for the mission and so forth.
Rescue Cow, I told you, don't use this frequency for fun. Only if you have something important for us.
You know what? I'll just keep using it for fun. How does that sound? Rescue Cow, I told you not to use this radio for fun. Well, I'm here to have fun, aren't I? So get over it. And they were, I think, kind of over here. Because I'm pretty sure they spawn in the same spot. Guess we're about to find out. But we will try some other locations too. I'll go over to Europe and stuff. See if anything's different. Maybe it's just a one-off mission. Well, livery and all that stuff is going to be coming as well, where you can change that stuff. There's no reason why that wouldn't. But it'll definitely be nice to choose. That way, if you get some ugly livery for a Grand Caravan that we will not speak of, you can change it. Because, I mean, the only search and rescue missions you don't have to worry about it are the water ones, of course, where you do use the hoist. But as we've talked about, definitely need to change the whole separate mission thing, because it doesn't make any sense to have that. It's like if you're paying for the hoist, you can utilize that in any mission for it. There's no reason for it to be locked behind certain missions only. And who knows, maybe that's going to be something that does get tweaked in the full update. We'll see. Because of course when that full update comes out, we'll be diving into it. Because I still believe, well obviously we know that now, that not everything that the public are going to get in Sim Update 1 is available just yet in the beta build. Kind of forgot where we were, honestly. Definitely not over here. Because we were doing this and then I looked backwards and then I saw the smoke. Which I think it was over there. Because we gotta go to where that cliff is. This thing needs a wash, by the way. Why is it so dirty? Goodness. Yeah, I think it's on that peak over here. Or is it there? Oh. We'll just poke by here really quick. I still think it's over there.
Orange hiker's gears. It should be easy to locate.
I mean, that is true. We could land on a tree. It'll just be so much nicer when that stuff is situated a bit more. Which, again, hopefully this week we'll have that sim update come out officially. And get that marketplace going. Oh, it's gonna be exciting. Wait.
Scout 2-3, I found man. He managed to stay safe. Coordinates 4-5 north 7-2 west.
I didn't even hit anything.
Visual. Initiating evac.
That was weird. See, look, me having fun on the radio made it easier for us. Yeah, see, it still says just land. Which is just weird. Definitely need to tweak that for sure. Because right now, you should be able to just get over here. You got your hoist crew with you. Well, technically not, because we don't have the person in the co-pilot seat.
Scout 2-3 rescue cow. Inbound for landing.
But what should happen is, okay, we're not going to be able to land here. We're going to utilize our hoist. I'll get you guys in position. Kind of get as close to the tree line as we want. Tell them, okay, you guys can hoist out. Keep our hover going. You guys grab them, pulley back up, and then we're bailing out. But unfortunately, that is not what we can do right now. And I'm not going to try to risk landing this just for the fact that I'm not going to repair my helicopter. So, but that is how it should be right there. Instead of it only telling you, oh, you can only land, you can't use your hoist that you have on your helicopter. You know, that's the way it should be, and hopefully it will be soon. We'll see. Because it's just, it's weird to me that the hoist can only be used on water and then that's it. Which we honestly do not have many missions at the moment for search and rescue. Oh, I remember this one's really crappy to land at. Because I always remember this one because of the lake. It's like, oh, this is easy. The search area is really short. But what a pain. Oh, just do some more employee missions then and just kind of... Let's go to Europe. I've done most of the search and rescue in the US. It's a pretty far flight right there, my goodness. Oops. Did not mean to do that. And the other thing that needs to be improved is the fixed wing side of search and rescue too, because it's almost nearly impossible, unless there's like a dirt road next to it. Trying to land anywhere near the person you're trying to rescue with a fixed wing aircraft and the load distance for specific plants and bushes and rocks, I mean, it's crazy. And the crew is on, and it pops in about 6 o'clock in the evening UTC time, or I think it's just 6 o'clock in the evening your time, is when you start seeing that money get paid out. So if you're playing around 6 in the evening, they need to change this too, because if you're in the sim at 6 in the evening your time, you're not going to see that. So it only shows up until you load into the sim after 6 o'clock. For whatever reason, I don't know why it's that way, but definitely needs to change for sure. But see, I mean, this is an employee mission, and it gave us the hoist. It's weird. So I'm really hoping that's something that'll get switched up. By the way, let me switch my title here. The SAR improvements needed. No.
Good to see you, team. We got a missing man here. Name's Peter. Went camping near the Volcalamic Mountain earlier today. And, of course, no one around to help. Conditions are pretty challenging out there. Take off immediately and fly over the...
I'll just say SAR improvements coming soon.
Since then, we're a bit worried he might need help. I'll stand by on the radio while you explore the mountain range.
Because let me look at the last thing again here. What they specifically said in what's fixed in Sim Update 1. Let me find it real quick. We're not taking off, right? No? Perfect. Let's see if I can find it rather quickly here. SAR missions want you to land in unsuitable locate. Oh. Sim Update 2. I thought there was something else that was Sim Update 1 that was fixed. Hang on, let me look. I know there was something else that was labeled for SAR missions that were labeled for Sim Update 1. I know I'm not losing my mind. Unreachable, impossible to land near the target in helicopter rescue mission fixed in SU1. So obviously we got some fixes coming, and then SU2 is also going to bring in further improvements. So good, I'm not making it up. Because I know I read something about Sim Update 1 having a fix. So the first Sim Update and the second one are having improvements to SAR, which is nice. And hopefully some of those other improvements, alongside of the locations on where they spawn, are the things we've been discussing as well. That would be nice to see. Nope, don't mind me. Just trying to give you some different camera angles as we almost crash into every parked aircraft out here. Come on, a little lower. Get us in the hold short position. Am I too far back? Hello? There we go. Climb to 2400. We'll just do one more search and rescue here just to see what this spawn location is like. And I think we're going to be heading the way the camera's looking.
Displayed on your map if needed. No news yet from my side, but the relatives appreciate your help. They're quite concerned, as you can imagine. We all hope you'll bring him back home.
And of course, I'm hoping we'll start seeing like the H-225 get added to career mode. I mean, of course, basically every vanilla aircraft get added to career mode that isn't just yet. And of course, one of the ones that bug me the most, the passengers outside certain aircraft with a certain amount of passengers on board. It just depends. I mean, I don't like streaming too much when there's not too much to talk about. I thought I'd make today's stream about search and rescue, since we do have improvements coming, but it just depends. But there should be content pretty much every day, be that from real-life aircraft videos to pre-recorded stuff over Flight Sim or VR titles, and then the occasional live stream throughout the week. It just all depends on what's going on and if there's a lot to talk about. Because I don't want to just do live streams just to have a live stream going on without much to talk about, so. Hello, Halloween! Hello, hello! I want the Huey in here, too. That would be nice. Ooh. So far, for me, the only thing that's changed in search and rescue is the text bar for the search area. But if you're just joining, no improvements just yet in the beta builds for SAR, but we'll be seeing something related to search and rescue in the full release. That is, of course, if we don't get another beta build this week, we'll see. It all just depends on how well the beta is being received, at least for me on PC. I've been enjoying it immensely. A lot of great improvements.
12070. How's it going on your end?
Oh, it's going fantastic.
We have to find him fast. Everyone here is stressed, and we don't want anyone deciding to conduct the search themselves.
I mean, if they ever add bush flying back into the sim, because obviously 2020 had them, I mean, I'd do them from time to time. It wouldn't be my main focus, though. Unless it's in career mode and I can make money off of it, then yeah, but if it's just free flight, just doing whatever, then I wouldn't bother with it. But if we can have like a bush flying company to bring like skiers or mountain climbers or just random folks to random spots in the mountains, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, if it's just going to be free flight, basically, I'm not going to bother with it. A very nice Halloween. That's awesome to hear you're having faster load times.
Somewhere around here. His backpack is orange. Could be useful.
And that is one line they need to get rid of. The good old orange, or at least just add other colors, even though I still wouldn't be looking for that anyway. I would just look for the smoke. But my goodness. I'm glad you enjoyed the at-night flight. That was great. I think the next one we're going to do is a morning flight, so start in the evening, and then get that beautiful sunrise going. That'll be awesome. By the way, I'm just going to hack this.
N12070. No need to search that far. The guys from Velkalamnica are already patrolling there.
Velkalamnica. Currently, yes, but in Sim Update 1 officially, it's not in the current build here. They're making some improvements to that. I was just seeing if it was in the beta build currently, but right now, no. It is not. But when the fully comes out, we'll be diving into search and rescue again for sure, just to see. I mean, once the full changelog comes out, we should be getting some more information on it anyways. But Sim Update 1 and 2 are going to be including fixes and improvements for search and rescue. Just realized we're not even in the search zone here. Let's go ahead and fix that. We're gonna go past the mountain on this side here. Looking awesome though. You know, I'm kind of interested in testing out this weird thing that happened where I was just spamming the intercoms button. And for whatever reason, it just auto did it for me. I'm just interested to see if that's a bug or not. I'm just spamming the left D-pad button. Because we weren't even close and it just auto did it for us, so... Test it out again just to make sure it was a one-off thing. And of course, the other thing they need to get rid of is the cutscene for them getting onto the helicopter.
No need to search that far. The guys from
They must be way up here then. Because most of the... Oh, look at that! There's some, gondolas going up the mountain. That's so cool. By the way, let me make sure we're looking behind us, especially with all these mountain peaks here. Wow, what a ride up to the top here. May as well do a little sightseeing here. I'm sure they'll still be alive by the time we find them. Nice. But anyways, let's go ahead and search for some people here. Oh, there they are.
N12070. I told you, don't use this frequency for fun. Only if you have something important for us.
You had the midnight crash this weekend. The error code? Because that is definitely annoying that that's kind of lingering. I still don't know why. I mean, I still feel like it has something to do with just a server update or something. I don't know what it is. Oh, now you didn't have any mouse? Like it didn't show up at all? Oh no! Well, if that's the case, then there's probably going to be another beta build then. before it fully releases.
Found him. He reached a safe spot. Coordinates 4.
If some things like that have regressed so much.
We're in sight. Starting evac. Carrier 12 and 12070. Inbound for landing.
Hop on aboard.
N12070. Ready for extraction.
Oh, why are we moving around?
We're ready for takeoff.
Goodness. And away! Minus the issues, I still love these missions. They're still very cool, especially when you got these mountain locations you need to navigate around. Looks really cool. Oh, the game crashed. Oh, that's weird. I've never had it crash before because of that error code. Because it would just go back to the main menu and so forth.
I'm a rescue medic. Won't be long
Very
till you
odd.
get to Walnica, okay? Please tell me if you're
Hey Sean, hello, hello.
I'll do my best to help.
And you can set up a thunderstorm or fly somewhere there's a thunderstorm in the real world. I'm not going to be doing that currently, though. Those things are, yeah, it just, you know. Who needs their expensive tent anymore? Maybe he just doesn't plan on going back in the mountains, so he's like, forget this. It'll just bring back bad memories. Maybe that's why they're just like, forget it. Weird, because yeah, I never had that issue with the UTC time. It was always after midnight for me when the error code would pop up. It never happened any other time. I haven't seen the error code in a while, actually, since that last the stream we did when the first or the second build of the beta came out. I haven't seen it since. Because it was around this time when it happened. 12:09, 12:10. So, I mean, it still could pop up now, but it seems like it only happens because here's my other question. Did you use the refuel keybind or repair and refuel? During that flight when that happened.
Lima Zulu Papa Delta Traffic November 12070 6 miles.
Because I'm interested in knowing that.
Runway 19er.
But yeah, I mean, there's missions where you're able to land and they spawn in good areas. But it just seems like most of the mission areas just need to be tweaked, which, of course, we can expect some of that in Sim Update 1 when it fully releases. Or if there's another build that pops up. I mean, if it shows up in the changelog, we can do another stream over this and actually see what's changed. I was just seeing if it was something that wasn't mentioned for this particular build, but obviously we're still a little bit a ways from that.
Or rehydration drink if you feel you need some.
Water sounds good. Thanks.
Well, too bad we don't have any water on the helicopter. You should have drank some snow when you were down there by your tent. So, that is all I gotta say about that. Well, wait, this isn't our helicopter, so never mind. Who cares? It's not our money. But yeah, I don't know if I finished what I was saying. The reason I want that cutscene gone, or just make it to where you can still control the helicopter during that cutscene. Because if you're trying to do a high angle rescue and you have the the right skid or left skid on the mountain, if you're able to control it, then great, you can complete the mission by doing that. But you don't have it, and you just slide off the mountain because the cutscene's kicking you out of the controls. So hopefully we'll see some changes regarding that as well. Didn't use it? Okay. Because when I brought that up on the forum, just one of the moderators was asking if I used it, and I remember doing that in the beginning. But yeah, I was just trying to see if there was a correlation with that or not. It's just weird. Something with a server update at that time just messes with the flight for some reason. What I'd love to see is being able to restart a flight that you already had going on, or it could just save it during those types of situations, and you can just say resume flight, and it puts you right back to where you were, and then you can finish off the mission. I think that'd be a nice thing to potentially have. Or of course just not have those errors pop up is the other thing too, but would be nice. Do you have any issues with the H125 after the beta? Mine won't fly straight anymore. Well, we're in the beta right now. All this is beta build number 2 for Sim Update 1. But, nope, no issues. Nice and smooth and straight on ahead. Also, let's go ahead and turn to the airport, because I am not going the way I need to. Cool town around here. Or village, I should say. But yes, currently I have all 3 assists of the helicopter on. And I highly recommend those. Oh, we're here already. Hello. But yep, I don't have all the stuff for flying helicopters without the assists, so anytime you see me with a helicopter, all 3 of the assists are absolutely turned on for sure. Don't mind me passing on by. And Hansix, hopefully you're able to get into the PC realm eventually. Sliding on in between the two yellow aircraft. Which... Beechcrafts? Oh, coming in hot, my goodness. Turn a little bit to the left, make it look nice.
Great job out there. We didn't even have time to worry. Welcome back.
Welcome back. When I have all 3 assists on, I don't have any issues. Leave me alone. Random phone number from wherever. But yeah, the reason I'm so confused as to why you're not able to use the hoist mission is because I will show you right now. Hang on. Because if we go to the certifications and go to the hoist endorsement,
Today is the day. The final test before your first flights as a proper SAR helicopter pilot in command. We will be simulating...
it still throws you in really weird. I remember when I did this mission, it was spinning you in circles.
Slowly transition into
And then some of the comments were, oh, that's because you weren't flying it right. It's like, okay.
But the safety of your crew and your target is the most important consideration during the flight and hoist process. Do that, and you'll be well on your way to completing this endorsement.
So, this is why I think it's not supposed to be separate. Because when we rescue this person, they're not on the water. And this is exactly how the missions should always be. Like for this one, I'd be like, oh, we can just land, that's fine. But if we're in those tree situations like we were dealing with earlier in the stream, then we should be able to just do this. And it would alleviate the issue completely. It wouldn't matter where they are. You know?
Wait until the rotorcraft stabilizes over the target at an altitude of 3 feet before giving the green light to the rest.
See? That's all we need. And then it wouldn't matter where they spawn in the sim, you know? So really hoping that'll be something that we see in either Sim Update 1 or 2. Is the ability to just use a hoist when you need it, or just land when you can. And then all the issues would be non-existent at that point. Do I still have to be like right next to him? Let me just drag you over really quick. Oh man. My bad. I'm out of practice with the hoist since, you know, we hardly can use it except for sea rescues. Completed every exam today, very nice. We good? gonna leave. I'm sure you guys will talk to me again.
Everyone's inside the helicopter. Target is secured. Let's go. Take us back to the valley entrance for debrief.
So yeah, this is definitely the biggest thing I want to see from Search and Rescue, is that ability to just use whatever you've purchased on your helicopter in one mission type without it having to be specifically for a hoist or land. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So definitely hope to see that change. No doubt about it.
You performed this rescue operation like a veteran SAR pilot. Congratulations.
Thank you. Too bad there's no S rating in the certifications. Java? What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about... Okay, that's what we're talking about. I thought we were talking about coffee. I'm like, where did coffee come from? But yep, and hopefully not too far away from powered lift rating and heavy airliner, and of course heavy cargo, so we can get to the super heavy missions. Because I still haven't been able to use my SAR 340 for it. Would love to. But that's alright. As for why some aircraft, well, a lot of aircraft aren't in career mode, I'm assuming that they're just not ready for career. That's why they're not there just yet. I could be wrong on that. I don't know 100%. But hopefully we're not too far away from starting to see those. By the way, why can't I get into the marketplace early? Aww. That's a new one, though. I've never seen that. Can I get a non-expired marketplace visit, please? We'll just like to, we'll just like a little glance at it, little sneak peek, but no. All right. All right. Let's do... We've just done over an hour of search and rescue. We've made our point on what we'd like to see, and we will return to it once I see it in the changelog with the fixes that are already planned for Sim Update 1 and 2. We're going to be getting some more improvements there, which is great. Let's do... I want to do another ferry flight. With something else we haven't flown just yet. I'm in the mood for it. The Pipistrel Virus SW120, because I want to showcase something else, too, on the stream for the first time. Because I've used this program for years now. But I've never used it on 24 until yesterday again. Oh, I know, we've already done stuff with the Saab. I'm just talking about I haven't been able to use my Saab 340 for heavy cargo just yet. What a livery on the Pipistrel here. Alright, let me get my thing set up here. Oh, no. So this one's still bugged. I remember, because this one would crash in the air, but looks like we're about to crash it here. Unless it just looked weird from... Well. We're not using this one, I know that. Abort. No point trying to start it, because once it hits the ground, it's going to crash, so... The Pipistrel, I love that plane too. It's just a fun little one to fly, but it's still bugged in career, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Wow. I've never seen that icon. The windsock? That's crazy. How have I never seen that before next to the red dot? Oh, now it's not there. Weird. Huh. That was a first. I don't want to fly the Draco. I've done that enough. I want to do the de Havilland. Let's do a flight with that. But that was really weird. Never saw a little caution symbol next to the red logo. Or the red circle before. Could you check if the historical live weather for free flight is working? I believe that was... Oh no, that was just... I mean, I can check really quick. I suppose. I suppose. Well, let me, I'll just see, because it was really windy last night, so we'll see if it's... I'm saying 2 knots, so... I don't know if that actually updates or not. I'll just pop in here really quick. It might just be showing current conditions. We'll find out. Because if it's really windy, then yes, but if it isn't, then no. I wish it would showcase what the weather's like from there, but let's see in here. 14 knot winds. Okay. Because that was kind of where it was at, and then the gusts were higher, so it's showing what it... close to what it was yesterday. Hopefully that answered your question. But alright. Back to career. Oh, and I missed my cue to the... Oh, that sucks. Man. I was trying to do the battlefield thing, and I was in a queue, and I completely forgot about it, and missed my 15-minute window. Oh, well. Anyways. Now it's 184,000 people in line. That's good. Ferry flights... There's another de Havilland. Oh, holy crap, there's a lot of them around here. But anyways, what I was going to showcase... let's see here. And my reputation's on B, because when I'm doing a long flight, I know I could turn off IFR, but I always forget about it, so it always tanks my procedure, ATC procedures. But again, I'm not worried about that at the moment. Not worried about the reputation system. Yeah, the new Battlefield, they are doing a whole program that you can sign up for a chance to be a part of. Let me find the name again, I forgot. Battlefield Labs. You're gonna be able to partake in the pre-alpha build of the new one. It's a modern setting. They did a bit of teaser footage at the end of the video, which looks really cool. Destruction is finally back. I don't know why they ever left it to begin with. But yeah, so trying to get part of that. Oh, and also, let me do something really quick. Where are we heading to from here? We're going to an airport that is KBNW. KBNW. Sweet. Alright, so there's that. Let me... Hang on, I'm just trying to showcase something really quick. Start that. Hey! It doesn't have my... Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. Cool. This program is Volanta. If you've been on the channel for a bit, I made a video about it way early on in 2020 for Flight Sim 2020. It supports 2024 as well. It's a flight tracker. It's a great one. It's free. There's a premium version too that I have, which I guess I can just showcase that too while we're here.
Captain, thanks for being available. I'm Mary, the hangar manager. Today's task is to fly this DHC 2 up to Boone Muni as soon as possible. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, she wants it flown.
I'll turn this down just for a second, and then
Her name's Mrs. Jennifer Plummer.
plop that up. But this is Volanta. It is a flight tracker app that I've been using. It's pretty cool. All the blue planes are other people using this program. The white ones are from other things. I forget. VATSIM, IVAO. You can even have VATSIM ATC coverage. So if you're into the live air traffic control from real people, you can see where they're active, all that kind of stuff. Get the frequencies. But I have that off because I don't use that. But it's really cool, and of course you can track your flight. You can see the live weather on top of it too. Which, let me get over to where we are here. And then of course it'll showcase where you've gone. You can track all the flights that you've done in the past. All that kind of stuff. You get all the different statistics about flights completed, distance flown, all the different places you've flown. Obviously, I've done a lot of flights from Colorado Springs and around. But yeah, that was all from 2020. I wasn't really using this too much just for the fact that when career mode came out, I was just on that. But anyways, just thought I'd showcase that. And it's cool. It comes with a little toolbar for you guys to see where we're going, how far we are in the flight. The little bar at the bottom will actually progress. And then you'll see where we started the flight, our end point, vertical speed, altitude, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Again, that's a free thing if you want to test it out yourself and just have some fun with it. Only works on PC, I believe, since it has to tie into the file system on its own. But started using it again since I do a lot of flights where I'm not around. So it's just because once you get premium, you can get the... I mean, I guess you can just use it on a browser too. But anyways, it's cool tracking your plane, seeing where it's at. And I'll show it again when we're further into the flight, so you can see what the flight path looks like, and the 3D view where you can see your altitude change, all that kind of stuff. The ATC procedures are following the altitude they give you making sure you're in communication with the tower when they're talking to you, saying make sure you change your frequency to here, all that kind of stuff. So it's just, it's something to get used to, but I mean, if you have mission steps up, you can just hit the button and kind of get familiar with it, is the basic way of doing that. We're probably going to get dinged for entering the runway, even though the hold short is over here, which again is why I'm not too worried about the reputation system until things like that kind of get tweaked a bit. Get some flaps in here. Yeah, see, and then it... I'm trying to get to where you want me to go. But stuff like that still is lingering with the reputation system, which again is why I'm not too picky about it. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. It's whatever. I still get the full payout. Go ahead and slow this thing down here. I'm going too fast, which is why it's making the taxi more difficult there. Because the tail wheel is trying to come up, so obviously if the tail wheel comes up, you're having way less control over the aircraft on the ground. But yeah, I was playing a ton of 2042 when it first came out and kind of was there for the first few seasons, and then they went back to the classic class system, and then I just didn't play it anymore. But really hope they go back to the old style battlefields that people enjoyed. I mean, I'm already happy to see destruction back. I mean, that's what made Battlefield so exciting, is the ever-evolving maps. And then they got rid of it in 2042, where, you know, like a little wall would break open and that was the destruction. So it was really disappointing. So hopefully I can get into this, but if not, I'm hoping we'll get back to some older battlefields again, which would be nice. So we'll see. Oops. Oh. What makes it difficult to stop a tail dragger too is, especially if you don't have rudder pedals. But you just gotta be nice and calm with the aircraft. But cool. Let's go ahead and get up in the air here. Oh my god. What in the... Why? Wait. Oh, it's really windy. That's why it was... Oh, my camera wants to go forward? Okay, well, I don't like that at all. Goodness gracious, there's so much wind going on, it's crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, we made it. This wasn't even a real weather mission either. Goodness gracious. Well, alright. I like how the only time I crash a plane in this sim is when things just go insanely wrong. So annoying when that happens, because if you know me, I don't like crashing the planes. I mean, that was kind of my fault anyways, since I wasn't paying attention to the wind. So that didn't help us at all. Plus, I haven't flown this thing in forever, so that didn't help either. Let's get altitude hold mode active here. Oh. There we go. And heading select. And away we go. That is not altitude hold mode. That is, climb to a stall. What is happening here? Because I remember this plane was buggy in the beginning, which is why I kind of avoided it, and apparently it still holds true to this point. Is that even on? I don't even see like a display. I'll just let it do whatever it wants to do. I don't know. It's not an autopilot. There must be some other toggle we need to mess with here. Let's just try to trim this out. Oh, that's the wrong way. What a mess. Unbelievable. Oh, avionics should already be on. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I guess there are some planes that don't like to turn it on for some reason. Because everything else is on except for that for some odd reason. Because they've got that was on. Oh, they're set to rate up. Still doesn't turn it on. So yeah, apparently still. Oh, I don't want to fly it then. At least I know we can avoid it. Because yeah, obviously it's still bugged. Unbelievable, and caused us to crash too, which is annoying. Haven't done that in months. Let's do something else here. You know what, here, I think I saw a certain plane. We'll finally just do it. There it is. We'll do the Vision Jet. It'll be a nice short flight, a good way to wrap up the stream. Which then, of course, hopefully, like I said, I mean, this week on February 5th, the developer stream is going on, so I'll probably do another update video to let you guys know about any new information, as always, without all the filler and unnecessary nonsense you didn't click on the video for, or ad reads, and it'll be fantastic. Well, at least I know I can still avoid the de Havilland. That thing's still glitchy, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, what is this frame rate here? And what is this airport? Okay. I'm gonna need you to... Is it my Volanta causing this? If it is, then I'm never doing that again. Nope, it's just really... What in the world? Let me restart with Volanta turned off. I think it's still on though, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Okay, we already know the stuttering is going to happen in the cutscene because that's just how it is. Yep, I think... Okay, well, I'm not doing that anymore. There was my very short showcase of it. Obviously, that was tanking my PC for some reason. It's a cool program, but I'm not going to deal with that all the time. I know that. I don't know why I keep trying to use the mouse. Here we go. They still got to improve some of the touch points on this. Because some of them act quite weird. Alright, let's do this nice short flight. With the Vision Jet. Oh. Can't forget this. And that. Always forget those safety pins, and it's so weird. Like I don't know why this plane needs that when other planes hardly ever have emergency tabs in the. I guess it's just because of the parachute system. It requires it. Oh. I just got out of a meeting and it's happening. It's actually happening. Yep, and it's a very lengthy 56-mile flight, I think. Nothing too crazy. Is this gonna start up, by the way? What's going on here? It's because I had this. You know, every time I want to fly this thing, it always gives me some weird thing. Okay, I'll just start it myself then, since... Oh! Okay, I think I was just hearing something in real life. I thought I was hearing something boot up, but... Okay. I did remove everything, right? Yeah, there's nothing else left to remove outside, so okay. Thrust lever, I think that might have been why. There we go.
Hey, Cap, Emily here.
Goodness gracious.
Thanks for stepping up for
Me and this plane. Sorry, plane, I was blaming you, it was me. It's not you, it's me. Me and my not having my throttle to idle always catches me out.
And the owner needs it flown back to a field near his place. Mr. Harper, the owner, is expecting you at the destination on time. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
It's questionable.
Zero India Alpha Tree Traffic November 12070 is taxiing to runway 9er.
Not sure somebody would want their Vision Jet on a dirt runway. But what do I know?
Zero India Alpha Tree Traffic November 12070 taking off runway 9er South departure.
Okay, what do I have toggled here? There we go. Cameras are very weird too on the Vision Jet. For some reason. Is this even a long enough run? I'm gonna go ahead and utilize every bit of runway we have here. Because this seems rather short. I think one of those batteries can get turned off too, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. The dirt effect is a bit weird on this. Alright, let's go. Oh. Alright. And we're in the air. Intercept that. Into nav mode. No, it doesn't auto trim. Yeah. It still took off nice and smooth. Had a nice short 56 nautical miles. Get our oxygen on for our really hefty altitude of 2,500 feet. I still remember when I did the video over this for the first time, I was like, oh, it's nice having something fast, and so I was like, oh, the G2's not fast. It's like, well, it's faster than a 172 that I was flying. It's just like, oh my goodness, there's always, like, in the beginning, when that first came out, there was always somebody just saying something dumb. It's like, my goodness. It's like, what is this? Oh, it's so lonely in here, even though the co-pilot's useless anyways. I'm still hoping down the road, too, that the co-pilot will actually be able to interact with ATC when you're doing it. I mean, it's just, other than that, all they do is give you the call-outs of, like, 10,000 feet. At least they got rid of the, oh, you left the gears down after you know, take them out for landing. At least that's gone. That was getting kind of annoying. I'm glad you still enjoy the Vision Jet, Blaze. That's awesome to hear. We're already under 50 miles out from our destination. Which is Iowa City Municipal Airport. Oops. Oh. Just forget about that. I always get so excited to go into showcase camera and then I'm flying around. It'll be nice being able to choose our own liveries, especially for planes, you know, that we've had the red and white for so long now. And of course, we'll probably get a different one if we bought, you know, a Vision Jet, but... A nice Atom. Very nice. Uh-oh. Why do I have this on the screen still? Goodness gracious, what a rookie. Gonna be a nice cloudy landing here, too. There's some fixes for VR regarding the EFB. I need to look at it again. I forgot when they were gonna appear. If it was SU1 or 2. Let me double check while we are heading to Iowa City. Non-functioning EFB in VR is in progress for Sim Update 2. Toolbar missing in VR is under investigation. Mouse click stop working in VR when returning from menu is in progress for SU2. And I know there's some other ones, but it seems like a majority of the VR stuff is coming in Sim Update 2. "34 nautical miles, we'll be getting there in about 8 minutes. In just a short amount of 8 minutes. And tomorrow we're probably going to do something not flight sim related. It might be back into Dawn of Jets. We haven't played that in a little bit. And then, of course, Wednesday we'll be talking about whatever gets announced or talked about from the dev stream for Flight Sim. So there'll be a video, another update video coming out, which will be fun. May even get a release date for Sim Update 1. We'll see. We shall certainly see. Ooh, it's getting thicker with the cloud coverage here. But yeah, this is kind of why I don't want to do live streams too often, because I mean, I just want to make it, like, I'm glad we did a whole thing about search and rescue and what we'd like to see from it and so forth. Again, we'll be back into that once the update fully comes out, because we do have some search and rescue fixes on the way, which is perfect. Isn't it beautiful? I agree. Nothing like some cloudy weather. The best weather. I should live in England again, because that's all I need. Just rain and clouds and overcast. Beautiful. I don't want any sunny beaches or any of that nonsense. we go. We'll get this view going so we can see a little bit more. This weather heals the soul. It does. Just something about this weather is relaxing. I love it. "19 nautical miles out, everybody." This is going to be, I think, the third landing I've ever done in this aircraft. So I guess you could say we're professionals at it. Let's see how far. 14 nautical miles out. We're getting there. Oh no, Blaze. I'm sure you can get some nice landings going. I want to see a very professional landing, and I will 100% give it to you. We'll have a fantastic landing, and it'll be beautiful. It'll be fantastic. Hopefully, that is. No guarantees, though. Alright, 11 nautical miles out. What kind of maneuver are we doing here? So we'll break off at... Oh, wow, we're actually... Okay, we're getting here. Alright. Thanks, autopilot. We're done here. There we go. That should be good. It's really windy, too, actually. Traffic, terrain. Where's the weather one at? Ah, that's alright. What could go wrong? Got all kinds of new development going on here. And not a walking path in sight. It's unbelievable. Everything's always got to be involving a car. Well, that must be our airport right there. Got some aircraft sitting on the ground. Landing gear is up. Oh, don't worry, I know. Thank you. Thank you, plane. It's just so funny. Left looks up, right looks left. Up actually does what you want it to, and then down does what... So yeah, it's just left and right need to be tweaked a little bit. Which we did see that the Vision Jet has some bugs that are going to be fixed as well. I'm not sure if it was Sim Update 1 or not. I kind of forget. I mean, it's just... When you go through so many different items, it kind of blends in together, so... Very nice, Blaze. Alright, so... Oh, there's... Okay, perfect. I don't know what the speeds are for flaps. But we're obviously below what we need to be. Got our 2 white, 2 red. Gears down.
500.
Definitely nice and turbulent. Oh. Oh my goodness, why are you going left? I have you right rudder. Goodness. It's still always something to get used to, especially if it's a plane you never fly before, because you get familiar with where you're looking at and when, or what it looks like when the gears touch the ground. And then when you're not familiar with a plane, you're just like, okay, am I too close? Because you don't want to come in too hard, and it's just... It's always a thing to learn about once you... get familiar with the plane. Because that's the first thing I'm always really interested in doing, is getting used to that. Makes the landing so much easier. I mean, we were already in the grass in the beginning of this flight, so I mean, it doesn't hurt now, you know? But see, now we're good for the Vision Jet for the rest of the year. Be sure to tune in next February for our third flight, or fourth flight in the Vision Jet. But nope, that was fun. Nice little short flight to wrap up the stream. I feel like we got a pretty decent... I mean, I'm interested in seeing what the landing softness or the landing score was. Maybe. There it is. Ooh, 98%. Nice. Love it. Not too shabby. I'll take it after the nonsense with the de Havilland we had, so very cool. So I'm going to leave it there, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some more Microsoft Flight Simulator. Again, we'll be back on Wednesday to talk about anything that was revealed or announced at the developer stream on Wednesday for Flight Sim, which is going to be nice. You'll get better, Blaze. It's all about that practice and just getting used to all that stuff, so... but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.